Thank you so much for coming back to watch another one of my videos. My name is Khandy. If this is your first time watching, please do me a favor. Go ahead and push that subscribe button. My channel is all about adoption, different adoption topics. I am a mom that adopted almost 3 years now, 31 months ago to be exact. And I started this channel to help others out on their journey. So this week we're going to be talking about creating a village and just a lack of support. So I see this sometimes. People complain about a lack of support from friends, family, and mostly just being supportive in their journey or fundraising or things like that. So it's unfortunate and it's sad. I know sometimes in the Black community, I don't want to say it's frowned upon, but it's not necessarily the second step after, you decide that you're going to grow your family to adopt. And you get a lot of questions that are rude and they're inconsiderate. And it seems as though your family doesn't support you. My advice to you would be move on. Sometimes the support is just not going to come from your family. And this is to all races and nationalities. Sometimes the support is just not going to come from your family. And it's honestly the same thing with fundraising. You have a lot of times people will say things like, well, if you can't afford a baby, then why are you adopting? But then these are the people that also conceived and had natural children. And they don't understand that we're going into this in maybe sometimes a $40,000 deficit. They have no idea what that means. They don't have any idea what the professionals cost. They have no idea about, first mom expenses. They have no idea about travel expenses. They just don't understand what goes into this process. They don't even understand the cost that is associated with marketing yourself sometimes. And sometimes it is just best to just say okay and move on, because what I can tell you is there are people that will support you. So you have to be consistent with it. And tell everyone because you don't know who is going to support you. Sometimes you'll stop at your parents or your grandparents and understand that they're from a different generation. They just may not understand. But if you're a family and you're of a different race and you say that you're open to all races, and you know for a fact that your family is not necessarily all race friendly, reconsider. Because understand what you're doing to that child, and that's why that village may not be as supportive to you. Because they know for a fact that the child may not be welcome. And don't just chance it and say, I know that they'll love him or her when they get here. No. You don't know what you might be subjecting that child to. You know what I mean? Or sometimes they just honestly, deep down inside, don't understand that they can love a child that's not their family. You know what I mean? So with something like this, I always say try to find, don't go seek them out. Because to me, I have made genuine connections in this adoption world, but it was just like holistic. It was just genuine connection. It wasn't forced, and we are like this now. If you can find like-minded people that have been like you and form that type of connection, those will be your best friends during this journey and after. Because they get it, they understand. You guys can bounce ideas off of each other as far as like fundraising or just different methods that you've used for outreach, whatever it is, you guys can help each other out. But sometimes just understand that you can't put all your eggs in one basket on your family, because your family's just not going to understand, because they've never adopted. And if they have adopted, maybe they adopted a different way from you. Maybe they adopted through foster care. And they feel like, why don't you just go through foster care? And they don't understand that foster care adoption is just not for everyone. You know what I mean? So try not to take things to heart. And when people say, why are you asking people for money? Ask them, okay, well then can you just give me the $45,000 that I need? And then see what they say. And then say, okay, I didn't think so. And then just move on and keep on fundraising, keep on asking. It's hard. It's hard. I know, I get it. But some families not going to be supportive. Some families not going to be supportive of you moving to another state. Some families not going to be supportive of you taking that job that you've always wanted. Some families not going to be supportive of you changing your major in college. Some family are just not going to support you, and you have to be okay with that. You're just going to have to be okay with that. That's why I always say spread your wings and tell every single body. The world needs to know what you're doing. Because if you bank on your family and friends, you are just going to be at the wayside just waiting. You just are. So that's what I have. You know, your lack of support, you have to distance yourself from those people, because not to say I'm just saying like leave your family alone, leave them by the wayside, don't ever talk to them again, but they'll bring you down. They'll make you second guess what you're doing or question it as to, why am I really doing this? Am I sure? What are we going to do if our family doesn't support us? You're going to adopt a child. You're going to love that child as though it was your own. That's what you're going to do. That's it. No more, no less. Okay? So that's what I have. Now, if you're watching this and you've had family that didn't support your decision and they have come around, please leave that in the comments below. I want to know when they came around, how they came around, what made them come around. Or if they never came around, how has that been for you? You know, how have you struggled with that? Have you tried to repair the relationship or not? So please leave that in the comments below. I would love to see that. Again, my name is Khandy. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please push that like button. That would be the thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. I release new videos every week. And that is what I have. See you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.